it into the open field. No one's going to touch him. Mark it up. Touchdown, Sioux Falls.
40, the 30, and he is gone to the house. Touchdown, Tallahassee.
Tipped and picked off by Colin Douglas, who's going to take it back all the way.
A pass caught, first down. What a move! J.R. Sim, get out of here! The doctor is in for the touchdown!
And with that, the SFL welcomes you to another edition of Sunday Night Football here on the Simulation Football League Network on YouTube. I am Chris Curtis, welcoming you into the broadcast booth as we are going to make history here tonight as the San Antonio Vaqueros take on the Vancouver Legion. A pair of teams looking for their first all-time franchise win here in the SFL. One of them is going to get it. The other one will go back to the drawing board. We are just about set for football here as we take a look at some of the rosters that these two teams are displaying. Joey Langdon under center for the San Antonio Vaqueros and Tom Pepper under center for the Vancouver Legion. Should be a good one throughout. It's going to be a lot of fun to see which team is going to come out on top on this history-making Sunday. It's been a collection of shootouts in the SFL this week, and we look to possibly add another one to that list with two teams with quarterbacks that can definitely sling it. Let's see if they can live up to that reputation here. Vancouver will receive the football, much to the delight of this Canada Field crowd in British Columbia, and we are set for Sunday Night Football. Ready to go is San Antonio as the ball is on the tee. Vancouver in their dark blue unis will get the ball first. Their dark blue unis and their white helmets. And here we go to start things out. Here in the first quarter, they will start the drive at their own 30. That's where Tom Pepper will have this ball. Corey Jones on the return. Should be a good one all the way through. Thanks for the auto feedback, guys. We are underway. Split backs, a couple backs behind him. And Ivan Sanchez gets his first carry of the game. It is 2nd and 8 after a 2-yard rush to open up things here in Canada. Hoping you guys are having an amazing evening. Appreciate you spending a majority of it with us here at the SFL. Kamish had the SFL Today Show along with Andy Hamilton as they broke down a pretty good layout of this game. Also looked at the majority of the action that happened today. A lot of high-scoring affairs as that ball's tipped over the middle. Brett Killian was the intended target on that. It'll be 3rd and long for Vancouver. Last thing they want with a hyped-up crowd is a 3-and-out to calm them down. This becomes an immediate good big down for Tom Pepper and company. He is empty in the backfield. Drops it back, looks to throw, throws left towards the sideline, and that is good defense on the coverage as De La Rosa, and that is a 3-and-out for Vancouver to start this game off. John De La Rosa, number 28 for the San Antonio Vaqueros, did very well to get in front of that pass. Got a hand up, took it away from the intended target, and it will be an immediate punt to start things out for the Legion.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm gonna block the punt.
Punt. Oh, they nearly got there. Block was right there. Unfortunately, did not happen. That will be an attempted return, and the ball will end at the 35-yard line. Greg Corky, the wide receiver, on the return. He's unable to do much with it, and that is going to bring out Joey Langdon, the bronze quarterback, number 7 for the Vaqueros. Each team looking for their first all-time win. In the gun. 6 in the box for the Legion. They send 3, throw to the outside towards the sideline. That is a catch, and they will call it a 6-yard completion. Daly Holder, his first catch. And that's going to set up with a 2nd and manageable. The Vaqueros at the 41-yard line. Good to be in prime time for both of these teams. A well-deserved prime time spot. Fans of both teams have really spoken up this week. Langdon in the pocket by himself, has all day to throw. This ball is going to be caught, but caught out of bounds. And Holder had a catch, but he could not keep the feet in. It'll be 3rd and 4, and a chance for Vancouver to step up defensively. Nine 48 left here in the first quarters. We've just gotten underway, more or less, at Canada Field. Quick drop, throws long, right side. The diving attempt is going to go for naught, as Greg Corky had a chance on the outside, could not haul it in, and it will be a 3 and out for the Vaqueros. Thought he had a viable chance at that, and I think if you ask him again to try to take another stab at it, he would probably bring that in. As we have another change in possession forthcoming. 2 3 and outs in a row. Defense is standing tall, at least so far, early going. And that is going to be a return attempt that goes absolutely nowhere. Corey Jones gets lit up at the 21-yard line, and that will be where Tom Pepper and company start this next drive. Taking a look there at the linebacker, big Shane Hornish, number 58. He's going to look to make an impact on this first play. 5-step drop, though, for Pepper. He's looking, throwing nearly. Yes, it is intercepted. That is going to be back the other way towards the 20, the 15, the 10, 5. And he's going to get inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. And the Vaqueros are set up 1st and goal on a near pick 6. Linebacking crew comes up huge for the Vaqueros as they're able to bring it back within to the 3-yard line. Huge turnover, and all of a sudden the Legion are backed up inside their own end zone with their secondary coverage team. Let's see if they can put the clamps on Langdon and company. In the gun on 1st and goal. Could see our first score thanks to a big interception to reverse field. High snap, brought back, 3-step throws, touchdown! The Vaqueros have the first strike. Throws it to his wide receiver, that is 86, who does not have a roster spot on this point with a star, but he is able to bring it in. Langdon has his first touchdown of the game. That is a big one to get for the Vaqueros on the road. Extra point about to be sent on its way. 6-0 San Antonio. Make it 7-0 as the extra point is through. And it will be time for Tom Pepper to basically answer what he just did and redeem himself a bit, as that was a blatant mistake over the middle that turned into 6 points, and 7 points, in other words, for the Vaqueros. So he'll have his work cut out for him. Kickoff is on the way. That's going to get all the way to the 6-yard line for Corey Jones. We'll see what he can do to answer this. Looking for a decent return. He'll at least get it back to the 27-yard line. So we'll see if Tom Pepper and company can do something. Expect to see a little more of Ivan Sanchez in this particular drive as well, as he only has 1 carry. So we will see if we see more of him. I'm sure he wants the ball. No doubt about that. He is the deep back, has one with him. 7 in the box for the Vaqueros. Maybe sending extra pressure here on first down. Going to try to plug up that hole, and Sanchez will plow through it anyway for a couple. Get to the 29. It'll be second and still 8 yards. Going to try to make it a manageable third down on this play. Single back is Sanchez. He's got 3 to the right, including the tight end. Pepper calling signals at the line on what becomes a decently big second down. Quick drop, fade over the middle. That is a catch, and it is a first down for the Vancouver Legion as Tom Pepper slings one over the middle, and that is a good one to grab as Mike Lowry has a catch for him. That is a big one to get at this point for the tight end. In the lineup this week after being out of it last week. Single back for him again. That's a handoff. Sanchez trying to get to the outside, cannot turn the corner, and that is going to be a 2nd and 11. They'll lose a yard. Shane Hornish up on the tackle and the stop behind the line. Good one for him. Single back formation. Possibly going to bring some extra pressure. They will bring 4. Sling out to the right side into the flat and can't get very far. Talking about Ivan Sanchez as he grabs it in the flat. 3rd and 9, and Vancouver faces another 3rd and long. However, they are near the midfield stripe. In the gun by himself. Pepper's there. A lot of coverage, man. A lot of defensive backs in the field for Vancouver. Looking to throw. Over the middle. Got a catch! And he is going to take it to the house. It is a touchdown for Vancouver. Corey Jones in the middle of the end zone gets behind the coverage and looking for a first down. Instead, they get 6 points, and they'll tie the game pending the extra point. Somebody missed that man. You cannot let him behind you like that. The Vaqueros do, and they pay dearly for their transgressions, and it will be 6 points from basically a 56-yard pass, if I've got my math correct, and that is an extra point looming here for Vancouver. Continuing the theme of shootouts that we've had in this week 5, as we still are just under 5 minutes gone in this first quarter and already have 2 touchdowns on the board to this point. So Tom Pepper does indeed redeem himself with a touchdown well over the middle. Corey Jones on the receiving end, and Vancouver is back in this game. We'll see if Langdon and the Vaqueros can answer. That'll be grabbed by Greg Corky. He's going to have a hole to return it through. He'll get to the 33 and taken down there. So Joey Langdon and company going to come out for their third drive? For their third drive. It is their third drive. They had the touchdown in the last one, albeit short. And this will be their chance to answer a good drive by the Vancouver Legion. See what they have in store for us. Jason German is with him along with one other in the backfield. He's barking signals at the line. He is in the gun. 3-step drop, throws short towards the line of scrimmage, has to work back to the line of scrimmage and then forward, and it does get positive yardage out of that situation. That is Cole Train, who is able to grab that, the tight end, and get to the 35. It'll be 2nd and 8. In the gun again. Vancouver looking like they're playing a little bit of man here. Langdon throws long over the middle. That's going to be a catch inside of Vancouver territory at the 40-yard line. A long one over the middle and a nice grab, this time again by Coltrane. 2 receptions in a row for him, and it is a Vaqueros first down. Langdon had the short touchdown after the pick that set them up at the 3. He's got a high rating. It's been a day of high ratings in the SFL. 3-step drop, looks, throws left and long. That's going to be picked off. Each quarterback has thrown a pick. This one's still being returned down to the 35-yard line is where they're going to mark him. And a nice one there as Drew Hamilton, the free safety, comes up and makes a play on the ball. A one-handed pick, and that is a change of possession and a Legion first down. Wow. Looking back at the ball, basically had to basket catch that with one hand as it was going towards the intended target. Great ups from Drew Hamilton to bring that one down, and it is a first down at their own 35 as Vancouver gets the football back. They're in the offset. I to start things, hand it off to Sanchez. He's going to try to bust through a hole. He'll get 5 down to the 40-yard line. It'll be second and manageable. That pick right there is likely going to be on the list of nominees for play of the week. I don't think there's any doubt about that, as Drew Hamilton has a beauty. Single back is Sanchez. Couple extra on the line for San Antonio. 3-step. Throws towards the flat. Has Sanchez there looking for the first down marker. 2 spin moves and a first down for the Vancouver running back. And it'll get to the 48-yard line and a fresh set of downs for Tom Pepper. Watch this spin move. Spin move number 1 and a double. Why not? Bartender, make it 2. Nobody in the backfield with him. Pepper's under center. Defensive line shifting around. Oh, he's going to have pressure coming to him, and he will be taken down like a ton of bricks, and the Vaqueros able to get to him for the sack. Defensive line coming up big as big defensive tackle number 99 gets to him, and that is a second and very, very long for Tom Pepper and company. He's in the gun by himself trying to make this up. Throws over the middle, and it's well long of the intended target. And that is 3rd and a mile for Vancouver. A drive that started out very, very well after the interception does now look to be stalled out if they can't get something done on this 3rd and 19. In the gun again by himself, 5 wide. Defensive backs all over the place for San Antonio. Has time, plenty of it. Throws long left side. That is going to be incomplete. And a 4th and 19, gonna have to punt it away. So the drive does indeed stall out. That's a good job by the Vaqueros defense of standing up after the interception that put them on their back foot a little bit. Good snap on the punt. Looking like a decent hang time to it. 4.3 on the hang time, and the coverage team is going to get to him easily. Corky goes down, and they will start the drive at the 28. Joey Langdon, you take a look at him there, going to have to redeem himself a little bit after the pick, albeit a very athletic pick. .406 left here in the first quarter of play. In the gun with 2 next to him is Langdon. Vancouver sends 3, ball over the middle and a diving attempt, and that is incomplete. A rather large overthrow of his intended target. If you're just joining us, seen a couple of touchdowns. One, San Antonio had one on the 3 after a pick that got them down in that area. And then Tom Pepper burned him for 56+ on a ball over the middle on 3rd down. And that is a sack. Getting to Langdon is the defensive line for the Legion. And now it's 3rd and 17, a mimic of what we saw in the last drive while Vancouver had the football. Split backs on 3rd and 17, trying to get something done. Vancouver feigning like they're going to send the house. Nope, they're only going to send 4. Smart to do on 3rd and 17. Thrown, and it's caught down the sideline, and he is going to take it to the house. No, he's going to take it down anyway. Ran out of steam. Daly Holder could not get to the pay dirt. Oh, I thought he had nothing but green in front of him, but he is taken down at, the 7-yard line. Wow, just ran out of gas. The coverage team able to get to him, and you can give Caden Carter the credit for stopping that one from going the full length. What a tackle that he was able to get as he just chased him down. That is crazy, crazy good running. A little bit of a sprint drill from Caden Carter to take him down. Langdon does have his team set up, though, with an empty backfield at the 7-yard line. Last time they were in the red zone, it was a touchdown. 7-step drop, throws, end zone, back of the end zone, touchdown, San Antonio. Cole Train with a touchdown in the back of the end zone. His 3rd reception turns into 6 points for the Vaqueros. And after the long play set up by Daly Holder's catch, it is a perfect way to end the drive, and Vancouver has gone silent. Extra point looming for the Vaqueros. And it is good. So San Antonio takes the lead again, their 2nd lead of the ball game. See if Vancouver can answer after their drive stalled out. But this time a 3rd and 17 turns into a long play down the left sideline, and they're able to punch it in for 6 points. More aerial fireworks, a theme of the day. Have not seen many rushing attempts, I will say that. We had some decent yard rushers so far today in week 5 of SFL action. As this one will get down to the 5-yard line. Corey Jones will grab it from there, make a move at the 25, and get to the 27. Tom Pepper and company come out for their next drive. 1 touchdown to speak of so far. Time for Vancouver to answer. Single back is Sanchez. Sending 4 is Vaqueros. Spot over the middle, and that is going to be incomplete. Cade Stevens got hit like a truck as he tried to catch that football. Did make contact, could not haul it in with the contact looming.
2nd and 10 from the all-pro 27-yard.
7 in the box for the Vaqueros on 2nd down. Throw out to the flat. Got a catch for Sanchez. Trucks through 1. Can't break 3 tackles as he's taken down. 3rd and 7 at their own 30-yard line. And this is where Vancouver's kind of bit themselves in the butt a little bit. They have not been able to make it so they've had manageable 3rd downs. That's something they'll need to correct going forward. But right now they need to get 7 yards to at least continue this drive. Empty backfield. Thrown over the middle. No, it was not tipped, but it will be incomplete. They're actually going to say it was tipped. 33 Jared Olson gets a finger on it, and that is 4th and 7. Another punt looming for the Legion, as it will give the Vaqueros back the ball tailing into the first quarter. Greg Corky is deep, waiting on the punt. On this 4th and 7 play, it is up and gone. Decent room to return. Tries to truck through one, but 4 other Vancouver Legion players are going to converge on him, and that will be where the drive starts, the 38. San Antonio winning the field position battle right now. We'll see what Joey Langdon can do, as he will likely, barring any miracles, have the last drive of this first quarter. In the gun on first down. Moves in the pocket, outside of the pocket, throws on the run, and that is nearly picked off as it will be dropped to the turf. 2nd and 10. Terry Crow for Vancouver, able to get up and read that play coming. He's able to knock it to the turf. Good work from him. And it'll be 2nd and 10 for Joey Langdon. 2 pass touchdowns, 1 interception for him, as he's already eclipsed the 100-yard mark. That rating floating about 100. He's in the gun again with 6 in the box on the defensive side. Thrown to the left. That is tipped and picked off. Tip drill works to perfection for Vancouver, and it's another interception for Joey Langdon. And that is the outside linebacker, Frank Champion, who is able to grab that off the tip. 27 at the initial tip, and Champion there to pick up the pieces, takes it out of bounds, and another change in possession means that Vancouver will have the last drive likely of the first quarter. Split backs for Pepper. Handoff to Sanchez. Works through one tackle, spins through another, and he will get taken down after a 9-yard gain as he gets to the 40. Good work from him. We'll see if he can continue this. If they keep on feeding him the ball, maybe if he can find some holes, he might be able to get them into manageable 2nd and 3rd downs. For the most part, it's been the Tom Pepper show on 1st and 2nd down. A lot of throw attempts, although not all of them productive. Offset I with Sanchez as the deep back. And he is not going to be able to follow the hole. In fact, he's going to lose 2. That is Brett Zapadinsky, pardon me, as he's going to come up and make the tackle for the loss. First time we've called his number tonight. 3rd and 3. Under center is Pepper. Through the middle, got the first down, and still working forward. He'll get to the 34. Not a lot of yards, but they've been productive yards for Ivan Sanchez. We'll see if he can continue that. Offset I again for Pepper. 7 in the box as they're on the San Antonio side of the field. Quick drop throw to the flat has Sanchez out there for more touches for him. He is able to get 1, and that is all. Closing in on field goal range is the Legion at this point, and that will indeed likely be the last play of this first quarter. 14-7. The Vaqueros have the lead, but not the football. Legion knocking on the door at the start of the second. Offset I. For Pepper. quick drop. 3-step, throw to the flat. Again, you'll have more positive yards. 2 spin moves, and he may go all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ivan Sanchez, and Vancouver likely going to tie the game. He's done that twice tonight. Ivan Sanchez with the double tap spin move. Here is 1 and 2. Get past the defenders, and they are chasing him all the way. They're not going to catch him at that speed. Good night, Nurse. So starting the second quarter, we are going to have an even ball game, it looks like. A celebration he was exhibiting, maybe he was giving the football a proper burial. Either that or he was babying it and cradling it in his arms. I couldn't figure out which. But either way, it turns into 14-all. Canada Field is where we are at. Both teams looking for their first all-time franchise win in the SFL. Both teams right now sitting at 0-4, but it could surge something if they're able to get things done. Ball is on the tee at the 30, and San Antonio is going to get the ball back. Kick is a decent one for Greg Corky. Get it at the 5. Takes it through the middle. Tries to truck through another. He's had a couple of decent returns tonight. This one gets to the 32, and that is where Joey Langdon will try to answer the interception he just had. His second one of the game. We'll see what he can do on this drive. 2 touchdowns and 2 picks for Joey Langdon, the bronze quarterback, number 7 for San Antonio. In the gun, 2 with him. 3-step drop, look to throw, pump fake, throw right side, and that is a catch. Greg Corky is going to grab that one as well towards the sideline through 2 defenders, and it's a first down at the 44. Very, very close play. Terry Crow nearly had a hand on that to knock it away or do something else if he's able to corral it. But it's just going to go just beyond the fingertips as into Corky's waiting arms. 6 in the box for the Legion. In the gun, Langdon. 5-step drop. Pump fake again. This time throws over the middle. Got hit as he threw, and it is a seed over the middle and a catch at the Vancouver 31. Cole Train again over the middle. Burns him as he takes a massive hit as he released that football. Just over 10 minutes left in the second quarter as we approach halftime. Low snap, throw out to the flat, and that is a one-handed grab for German. Toward the outside, they do end up losing a yard. It's my first time out in the Western Conference in a little while. They've had me cooped up on the East Coast last couple weeks. It's been a fun game so far as Vancouver and San Antonio are putting on a bit of a light show. More defensively than offensively, but it's working really well. 2 in the backfield. Under center is Langdon. He's barking signs at the line. Long drop throw into the flat by himself is German. Going to try to break a tackle, and he'll make it a 3rd and 8. As they are in the long field goal range, they can at least try to take the lead back if they can't convert. And that is Daley Holder. He's lined up on the outside, top of your screen. Defensive line shifting all over the place for Vancouver. And that's a flag. You saw it, I saw it, the whole world saw it. Free play, and it is going to be an overthrow. They are going to likely get a first down on this, if I'm right.
Neutral zone infraction, number 69, defense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
Okay, so they will repeat third down. They have another chance with a much more manageable third down play. As 69 for Vancouver going to be doing some extra laps at practice for that penalty.
Third and 2. Ball at the 24-yard.
Single back. Nope, actually nobody in the backfield. Empty backfield for Langdon. 7 in the box for Vancouver. Closing in close to the red zone. Has time. Thrown over the middle. That is a catch and a first down. Has the ball and forward progress is going to put him at the 21-yard line as Daly Holder comes over the middle to make a fantastic grab with contact looming. And it's a new set of downs just outside the red zone. In the gun, 3-step drop, looking, throwing, short tipped, and nearly picked off. Probably should have been. As the generic secondary player, Mack, for the Legion, comes up and makes a play, should have had the interception.
Second and 10.
Second and long. Looking to get something done. Has to move in the pocket. Moves, evades a tackle, throws toward the end zone, and he's got it. A one-handed grab for Coltrane, and another touchdown for San Antonio. What a play by Joey Langdon to evade the sack, as you'll see here, the up and under move, and then puts one over the middle, a one-handed grab on the goal line. They will say he crossed said goal line, and what a grab by Coltrane to put San Antonio up a score. An unreal play by the Vaqueros offense as they put points on the board again. We've seen a collection of highlight plays already in this contest. The one-handed pick earlier and answered by a one-handed touchdown reception as the kick is good. It is 21-14. We are not even halfway through this second quarter yet. We are on pace for yet another shootout in Week 5. And kick is a decent one. Corey Jones waiting on it to drop in his lap to the 10. Flag coming, likely going to be a block in the back if I saw correctly. On the receiving team, Vancouver, Corey Jones going to have a decent return negated.
Number 60, receiving team.
Nope, they'll call it holding instead. And the ball will be put on the Legion 20. Legion have the football. Need to answer the great play over the middle. See what Tom Pepper has in store for us in the offset eye on first down. Should be a handoff to Sanchez here. Got to get him more involved. As a hole to run through, he will get the football and get 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Jared Olson coming up to make... No, actually, that is... Not Jared Olson. Thought he came up and made the tackle. I was wrong. That's 90 on the defensive line who came up and made the play. Two in the backfield, 7 in the box. Pepper under center, 3-step drop, looks, throws left side. That is a catch and a toe drag. It'll be 3rd and 2. Nice grab again. Cade Stevens, his second grab of the ball game, and that is a nice one to make it a manageable 3rd down, something they had to focus on. Have not had many of those to this point in this football game. Would not be surprised to see it in the hands of Sanchez on 3rd down. He will get the call. Tries to put it through the middle, has the first down and a couple more. Get it to the 32. Not a great average per carry, but again, he's been more productive and opportunistic than anything. He's converted a couple of tough first downs for this Legion offense as they start driving. Under center, Pepper. Just over 7 left in the first half. Throws short, a little bit of a screen play and going nowhere. Nothing doing for Vancouver's offense on that play. Second and 10, but he did the one nice thing is he didn't lose a yard. So at least there's that. Throw into the flat, has it to Sanchez. He's going to break through one, but then 2 other. Vaqueros will sneak up on him and take him down. Gets it to 3rd and 7. They are still well within their own territory. They'll need a pretty decent play to get them out of a hole on 3rd down. Empty backfield for Pepper. Three-step, looks, throws, left side, towards the sideline. It'll be 4th and inches. Cade Stevens brings in another one, but could not turn it upfield. And this is... It'll be interesting to see what they call here. Are they going to challenge a spot just to burn a challenge possibly? And we'll see. They may say they might challenge this. I'm not sure. We'll see if they can get the snap off. But if they don't, it will be a punt. It will indeed be a punt. He's in the back waiting for the snap, and Vancouver is going to kick this one away with just under 6 left in the second quarter. Ball is on the way, grabbed there by Greg Corky, and 3 members of the Legion are going to get on him in a hurry. And it is first down for Joey Langdon and company. Had a great drive that was capped in a perfect play over the middle on a one-handed grab by Coltrane. See if they can do it again. If they can, they'll go up 2 scores on this Vancouver defense. Langdon in the gun with a 3-step. Moves in the pocket, throws over the middle, should have been picked off. Drew Hamilton should have come away with a second pick of this game. Instead, it will come down to the turf. It is 2nd and 10 on a long play over the middle. Can hear Vancouver's crowd getting loud. They're trying to will their team to a big stop here, closing in on the last, as we're in the last half of the second quarter. Langdon 3-step. Pump fake. Thrown over the middle. That is a catch. It's 3rd and 1. Good grab as well. Rather unexpected. Take a look at Daly Holder. He's on the outside, top of your screen. In the gun, Joey Langdon. Looking to get things done on 3rd and 1. Has time, throws towards the sideline. That's going to be a catch. First down again. This one for Greg Corky on the outside at the 46-yard line. In the gun, looking to throw, throws left side towards that sideline. It's another first down, and they are driving. San Antonio working the ball really, really well. Daly Holder has the catch, and they have to try to neutralize him, but it's an air show on this drive for Joey Langdon. Vancouver's secondary having a hard time sealing them away on this drive. And Langdon's in the gun again, likely to go to the air again. Three-step. Looks, throws towards the sideline. Another one that's a grab. Nope, are they going to call it a grab? Interesting call. It's inside for sure. What are they going to call this? Was that indeed a catch? Maybe not. I thought it was, but it's still at the 40-yard line. So they will have 2nd and 10. Three-step, throws this one towards the sideline again. That toe drag is a good one. As 5 of 6 is Daly Holder on the targets he's received tonight. Third and 5. That catch likely was indeed out of bounds. Looking at it again. Does not matter at this point as it's 3rd and 5. Manageable 3rd down for Langdon. They are still just probably outside of field goal range. See if they can shorten it up on this play. Pump fake again. Seems to be really proficient in that. That'll be a catch, and he'll get it down to the 33. That is where it'll be 4th and 3, and probably decision time for the Vaqueros. I think it'll probably be a fairly easy decision to attempt the field goal on 4th and 3. Oh, never mind. They're going to punt from there. Okay. Okay. So they will not elect for the near 50-yard field goal. Instead, they will try to pin the Legion inside of their own red zone, and it'll get to the 16 and no further. Bit of a poor punt if you're trying to pin a team in. Probably want that within the 10 at least. But either way, that is where Tom Pepper and company will start this drive out. At least they're able to get the ball back before the end of the first half.
Let's go. 1st and 10 from your all-pro 17-yard line.
Cade Stevens lining up bottom of your screen. Defensive line shifting around for the Vaqueros. Bringing some extra bodies. Nope, they go back into coverage. Thrown to the flat for Sanchez. He's going to try to do another spin move. He's had the spin cycle working tonight, not able to do it here. Only 50 yards on, actually he has 7 receptions of Sanchez, 50 yards receiving. Closing in on 100 yards of total offense for him. Albeit his receiving game a little better than his running game, or than his rushing game right now. Although he does have a touchdown to his credit. Pepper throws over the middle. That's a catch. Great grab at the 40-yard line. Brett Killian with one over the middle, his second grab of this game. And that is near the midfield stripe. They will have it at the 40. Killian going to line up in the slot. Pepper's under center. Line shifting to the weak side. Looking, throwing towards the sideline. There'll be a toe drag and a catch. Another one for Cade Stevens.
Second and 5 from your all-pro 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Got him to the outside. One-handed grab at a few of those tonight. That'll be 3rd and 3. Another one for Brett Killian, his 3rd catch of this contest. And the 2-minute warning is upon us. Vancouver moving the ball, but they're moving it rather slowly for the time left on the clock right now. Don't forget, they did start with the ball when we got this game underway, so the Vaqueros will get it at the start of the second half. Offset I. Pepper under center. 3-step drop, throws short, got a first down and a few more. As another one for Ivan Sanchez will get him to the 48-yard line inside San Antonio territory. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts for each team as well, as they try to mount some points. Vancouver trying to tie this game. Has to evade a sack, has a heave, deep down the left side, it is caught to the house. Vancouver touchdown. Mike Lowry, the tight end, was not in the lineup last week. He's back in this week, and he has paid dividends for the Legion. 48-yard touchdown score for Tom Pepper is going to tie this game at 21 apiece. Extra point looming for the Vancouver Legion as they look to tie this game up. Kick is up and through. So a great job of answering as you can hear the Vancouver crowd through your speakers at home as they get loud supporting their boys as they come through with a huge touchdown at the end of at the very close end of the second half. First half anyway. Kick is a decent one. It is going to be decision time as Greg Corky is going to get this down to the 26-yard line. Decision time in the effect that do they go all out for offense to try to get points before the end of the half, seeing as how they are getting the football, or do they just run the clock out? It's going to be an interesting decision either way. As long as you're careful with the football, you can really kind of do what you want. You just don't want to give Vancouver a shot at more points before the end of this half. Throws short. Catch for German. He's going to have a few. It'll be 2nd and 5. He's going to get to the 31. Langdon content in playing the short game on this first down. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Joey Langdon. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception for Tom Pepper. Three-step drop. Looks to throw. Heaves it over the middle. That is an interception. Another one that's going back the other way for Joey Langdon. And it is a 1st and 10. That is exactly what you do not want if you are the Vaqueros. Caden Carter nearly had one in the first quarter, brings one in this time, and that is a big change of possession as Vancouver can now put up points possibly before the end of the half. Three interceptions in the first half for Joey Langdon. Not the start he wants. As Tom Pepper going to get comfortable in the gun. Vancouver would love to take the lead at halftime, even if it is a field goal. Has pressure coming from the outside. Does not matter. Thrown and intercepted. So back the other way we go. Pretty sure the quarterbacks at this point are just colorblind. Every throw, as John De La Rosa has his 2nd pick of this game. Wow. Defenses on both sides balling out here at the end of the first half. As you take a look there at Daly Holder. He is on the top of your screen with those blue sleeves. They could try to utilize him before the end of this half, as they may just try to air it out. In the gun, 3-step drop, has time. Time is ending. He's going to get taken down. Another sack, and Vancouver's line finally able to penetrate through and get to Langdon. 2nd and 15. Unless they minimize the loss for the most part. Throw to the outside. That is going to be... They're going to call that out of bounds. Holder not able to bring it in with both feet in. 3rd and 15. And they are actually going to be taking a look at that. I was thinking they might. If you look at it again, I think you'll pretty plainly see he actually had both feet in. And we'll see it. One, no, I saw one for sure. One as he caught it, and then one as he was backing up. Interesting call coming.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete.
Okay.
The catch was made prior to going out of bounds. 3rd down.
So that is an overturned call. 3rd and 15 is going to turn into 3rd and 6 for the Vaqueros. Much more manageable. 3 seconds left, though, so they're likely going to have to just heave it anyway. In the gun. Gonna be looking for the end zone here. Don't think there's any other alternative. Never mind. How about another pick? And this one's gonna go all the way to the house. Pick 6 for Vancouver. Terry Crow puts it in the end zone, and it is going to be Vancouver taking the lead. That is 2 picks on 3 throws for Joey Langdon. What a way to end the half for the Legion, and really for the Vaqueros as well, who were not looking for that. 4 picks in the first half. Kick is up and through. First pick 6 we've seen from all that. And that is the end of the first half as well. Last play of the first half was a pick 6. Great way to end it for one team, not so much for the other. We'll be back after the break. This is the SFL Network. get set for the third quarter of play. We are just about ready for the Vaqueros to get the football as the Legion started out with it at the start of this game. This will be a chance for the Vaqueros to possibly answer what has been a very dismal first half through the air. Welcome back into the broadcast booth, everybody. Chris Curtis along with you as we say hello to the third quarter, as we are looking ahead to what looks to be a competitive second half, as Greg Forkey is going to get the return, take it down to the 32, and Joey Langdon's going to try to answer what was a poor effort, as 4 interceptions, albeit he had 3 touchdowns, which was good. The 4 interceptions overshadow what has been a very topsy-turvy day through the air for him. Starting things out under center. 9-step drop for him. Throws over the middle. The first throw of the second half is a catch for Daley Holder over the middle. 1st and 10. One thing that has been noticed is Jason German has hardly touched the football today. A couple of routes to the outside. Other than that, we really haven't seen nor heard him. In the gun. 3-step drop. Throws towards the sideline. Another one nearly picked off. Oscar Dunkley, his first game at cornerback, nearly had an interception to his credit, and it is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 32-yard.
6 in the box from Vancouver. This would be a massive stop for them if they're able to force a 3-and-out to start the second half. Looking, trying to get pressure to the quarterback. Another one that's tipped and knocked away. Terry Crow, who had the pick 6 at the end of the first half, nearly came down with another one, but he'll get the swat this time. It's 3rd and 10. And I'll tell you, this has not been an easy game for Langdon by any stretch of the imagination. Really has not gotten the football where it needs to go for the most part, with the exception of the exception of 3 touchdowns, but really that's what it feels like. Thrown to the left. That is towards the outside, and a catch for a first down. Another one for Daley Holder. 2nd catch on this particular drive for him. And a new fresh set of downs as they get into Vancouver territory. They just refuse to run the ball. That's really the thing you have to notice from this San Antonio offense. They're doing the Matthew Stafford from the NFL kind of era of things. Just heave it and hope. Thrown, this one towards the outside, and yet another interception for Joey Langdon. And Oscar Dunkley, you say he nearly had his first interception earlier. He has his first interception now. 1 tipped pass earlier. This one he's going to bring down, and another change of possession. Vancouver has forced their 5th interception today. First and 10, and Vancouver has the football back. Huge change of possession. I don't get the game plan from the Vaqueros. You have to slow it down and run the ball every so often. They have been hurting for a productive version of that. That's a throw to the outside and caught but out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and 10. Pepper putting it high and through the air. Pepper does have a couple interceptions to his detriment as well. Vancouver's going to challenge that ball, or challenge that catch out of bounds.
The home team are challenging.
See which way this is going to go. First coach's challenge of this game. We had a booth review near the end of the first half. Coach Andy Hamilton is deciding he's going to toss the flag, and we'll see what they come out as a decision.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete. The catch was made prior to going out of bounds. The home team will not be charged with a timeout. First down.
So it is indeed a Vancouver first down. Andy Hamilton looks like a genius as he threw the red flag. Stripes missed the call. They reversed it. It is a new set of downs at the Vancouver 39. Split backs for the Legion. Handoff. Sanchez nearly broke that, but got brought down by the ankles. He's going to lose 2.
He loses 2 yards on the play.
2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. Ball at the 37 yard.
Offset I formation. Handoff through the middle, has a little bit of a hole, but a nice job on the slowdown. As the defensive line got to him just to grab him by the jersey and slow him down before he can bust through that hole. It is 3rd and 10 as he gets his 2 back. And they're at the 38, need to get to the 28. Or I'm sorry, that need to get to the 48 for the first down. In the gun is Pepper. Low snap, still brings it in. Evades in the pocket, throws, tip drill, and it'll hit the turf. Cannot bring it down, but it will be a punt, as a quick 3 and out is what was needed by the San Antonio defense, and they got it. Secondary coming up big for San Antonio on that play. However, that tip drill probably should have been for a pick. Kingston back to punt, and it'll be another change of possession. Kick with some decent hang time. Grabbed by Corky, and he won't get far, but he will get a couple of them back as it'll go to the 28. So Langdon out again. Maybe this will finally be the series that they start looking towards Jason German. He is on the outside, and they will continue to air it out. Three-step drop, moves in the pocket, throws, and another pick! 6 picks in the game for Vancouver, and 6 picks thrown by Joey Langdon. Caden Carter with his 2nd pick of this game, and that is another huge one to get. Everything that Langdon is putting in the air is going to dark blue jerseys. Joey Langdon handing out picks like Oprah Winfrey. You get a pick, and you get a pick, and you get a pick. And hopefully, for Tom Pepper's sake, he doesn't mimic that performance, as it will be a first down for him. Throw to the outside. That's a catch. Going to turn it upfield towards the 19-yard line. Get to the 16. Cade Stevens with another grab. He's got 57 receiving yards in this game on 5 catches. They are inside the red zone. Haven't needed to be inside the red zone today. Everything they've done has been from long strikes offensively. Pepper throws short. Got a catch. It's not far, but it's 6 yards.
Number 26, credited with the tackle.
Corey Jones with the catch. Haven't called his number a ton tonight with the exception of the returns. It is 2nd and 4 for his guys.
2nd and 4.
They are at the 10-yard line.
9 yards.
Well within field goal range to push it to a 2-score game. In the backfield by himself is going to be Pepper after he takes it under center. 7 in the box. They will send 4. Pepper all day. End zone tipped. And to the turf it goes. 3rd and 4. Zapadinsky with the coverage makes the tip, takes it away. It is 3rd and 4. It would be a moral victory, at least for the Vaqueros, to hold them to a field goal here. Split backs. Pepper throws short. That is picked in the end zone. And if there was ever a time for that, it is right there. Pepper with his 3rd pick of the game as James Bond grabs that, the cornerback, number 26, his first pick of this contest, and they'll have it at the 20-yard line. I knew they were going to make me say that name. Vaqueros have the football in the gun. Langdon is with 2. Please, for the love of humanity, hand it off. He will not. 3-step drop. Look to throw. Throws right side. This is a catch. First down towards midfield, as it will be a Coltrane sighting as he has it near the stripe. Langdon, split back formation. Defensive line moving around. Drop it back, throws down the sideline, and another tip. Caden Carter has another tip ball. That one hits the turf. It'll be 2nd and 10. It's been 3 straight drives that have ended in a pick for the Vaqueros. Gotta fix that. Six in the box for Vancouver. Looks to throw over the middle. Got a catch, and he's got some room to the 10, the 5. That is a touchdown for San Antonio. Coltrane, his 2nd grab of this game, has one with Green in front of him, runs the route to the pylon, and that is a big one to get. That is going to tie this game. That is going to give some much-needed confidence back to Joey Langdon. His 4th touchdown of this game against 6. That's not 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, but 6 interceptions to this point. So that is one he definitely needed to reverse fortune. Kick is up and good. Tie game. Total of 56 points through about 2.5 quarters of football in Canada. BC is where we are at. One of these teams going to get their first all-time franchise win in the SFL. Both new teams, both sitting at 0-4 on the record books to this point. One of these teams is going to have the best night of their season so far, as that kick is going to be up. And it's a decent one to Corey Jones. Caught at the 6. He's going to grab it and get it taken down at the 26-yard line. And here we go again. Tom Pepper, who threw an interception his last time out, threw one in the end zone, will have a chance to redeem himself. Offset I formation for the Legion. 3-step drop, looks, throws left side, has a catch out there, and that is towards the sideline. Cade Stevens with his 6th catch of this game. He is closing in on 80 yards receiving and has a new set of downs here for his squad. Another one-handed catch. We've seen a number of those in this game. Seen a one-handed pick. We've seen a one-handed touchdown snag from Coltrane. Seen a few just regular one-handed catches towards the sidelines. Lot of work going into that art of a one-handed catch this week. Single back formation. Sanchez is the deep back. Hand off, trying to cut through the hole. He'll get taken down. Forward progress will get him a yard, and he'll end at the 48.
Number 55 with the tackle. Second and 9 from your all-pros, 48 yards.
6 in the box. A lot of coverage guys out there. It looks like they'll stay coverage. Sending in one extra. Throws off his back foot, and that is nearly a catch, but good defense by the Vaqueros to take that one away. It'll be 3rd and long, their first long third down in a little while. Lowry nearly had this catch over the middle, but really good coverage. Great timing. Brett Zapadinsky had the coverage on it. It was a good piece of it as well.
Third and 9 from your all-pros, 48 yards.
In the gun, Pepper. Defensive backs all over the place for the Vaqueros. Looks, loses the football, but it was the forward arm momentum that's going to call that an incomplete pass. It'll be Vancouver's turn to kick it away as this roller coaster continues in Vancouver. It's been a lot of fun to call so far as we are getting down to what is going to be a very, very close ending, it looks like. Thank you for spending a majority of your evening with us here at the Simulation Football League. Low snap on the punt. It is a decent kick. Get it to the 26-yard line. That is where he'll have some room to bring it back. Greg Corky gets from that to the 34. Good work from him, and that is where Joey Langdon will try to follow up on his touchdown pass from a drive ago. Poor job by the coverage team. Could have gotten to him. Unfortunately, we're not able to.
First and 10 from the all-pros, 45 yards.
In the gun. Langdon wants to get a score here. That is a hit as he threw, and that's another interception. 7 on the day for Joey Langdon, an ill-advised throw over the middle. And Caden Carter, if my calculations are correct, he has a hat trick of interceptions in this game. Langdon with another pick. Ivan Sanchez hasn't really been utilized either. He's only got 29 yards. It is Pepper under center again. That's through the hole. What a truck by Ivan Sanchez. That defender is seeing stars, and it is a 2nd and 1 after a 9-yard run that probably should have been 3. Wow. What a run by the semi, Ivan Sanchez. He'll get the ball again. Has a ton of room to run in front of him. He'll get the first down and a few more. It's out to the Vaqueros 42. Now, I'm not sure if our stats guys are listening or watching. I'm sure Andrew's somewhere. But what I'd like to know is what the top number is for interceptions in a game where you win. Because believe it or not, after 7 interceptions, Joey Langdon still has a chance to win this game, which would absolutely be insanity.
Number 30, credited with the tackle. Second and 2 from the all-pros, 34 yards.
Cade Stevens, he's been a good target so far, has yet to see pay dirt. 2nd and 3 for Tom Pepper at splitbacks. That is a run for Ivan Sanchez. He cannot get to the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and 2. Under center, offset eye. Looking to hand it off again. He is not going to get there. Cut off at the 33-yard line. It'll be 4th and 2 and decision time for Vancouver. De La Rosa came up and made a nice stop. Called his number a couple times today. And they are indeed going to go for it. They're either that or try to draw him offside. One of the two. Offset I formation. 7 in the box if they do snap it. Nobody offside yet. They are going to let the play clock burn and call a timeout. So Vancouver does call a timeout, likely going to kick it. The 33 is where it's at. That eats away one timeout. And it will actually punt it away. So they do not opt for the long field goal. They're going to try to pin the Vaqueros down inside of the red zone. Kingston has the ball. The kick is not going to get there. Fair catch called for by Corky, and he will have it at the 13-yard line. Joey Langdon has 7 interceptions so far in this game that he has thrown. This game is still not out of reach. 28 all. In fact, he's not even losing. 4 touchdowns, 7 interceptions for the Vaqueros pigskin thrower, and we are ready to go for his next drive. Has it at the 13. Thrown to the flat. That's a completion. Got it towards the sideline to the 22-yard line, and it's a good one. This one for a guy whose name we haven't called yet. That is Marcus Jones Jr. His first catch. It'll be 2nd and 1. 2 and 45 left here in this third quarter of play. Langdon is in the gun. 5-step drop. Throws on the run. That is ill-advised, but it's a catch anyway. Gets rewarded for bad behavior as Daley Holder is able to grab it towards the sideline. Pretty accurate throw for it being on the run, and also a pretty confident throw for somebody who's thrown as many errors as he has. In the gun. 3-step, throws short. That is going to be a catch, but not much further than 2 yards is Jason German, whose number we have not called much tonight, much to the chagrin of everybody in chat and to myself, as it would have probably killed a lot of the picks we've seen. How he has 7 interceptions with a 79 rating, I'll never know. We've seen a total of 10 interceptions in this game. Pepper's thrown 3 himself. 5-step drop, has time, gets it towards the flat. That's a catch, and another yard gained. Another one for Marcus Jones Jr. It'll be 3rd and still manageable. Under center is Langdon. Vancouver sends 4. Throw to the outside. That's a catch. Tries to turn it upfield. At least he has the first down, so they will move the sticks. Good grab by Greg Corky, the wide receiver, and it'll be a new, fresh set of chains as it's 1st and 10 near midfield. 3rd down with 1 minute and 15 seconds. This has been a really fun game for everybody but the quarterbacks. In the gun is Langdon. 3-step drop. Has a little time. Throws, and it's a catch. They were fighting for it for a second. Daly, Holder, and and Oscar Dunkley were really fighting for that ball. I think both of them had a hand on it at one point. But Daly Holder does come down with it. A new set of downs again as they're inside of Legion territory. In the gun. Thrown to the sideline. This one is a catch. Corky, another one for him. One drop to his detriment, but he's 4 for 8 on targets. This one goes for 5. In the gun. Throws, right sideline, caught to the 5. Touchdown, San Antonio. Greg Corky put his team on his back this drive, gets his team 6 points, and that is a big one to get for the Vaqueros. 5 touchdowns and 7 interceptions to this point for the Bronze quarterback, Joey Langdon. Video game type numbers for him. Extra point looming, and they have a chance to take a 1-possession lead. And what a turnaround we have seen. Just a roller coaster of emotions on the sideline for the Vaqueros, and it continues as we play late in the third quarter. We have 12 minutes and 13 seconds left of game time. As we're down to the last 13 of this third quarter, Tom Pepper looking to answer. This is one of the more bizarre football games I think we've ever seen. Bizarre is a great word for it. Alex Bond with the love in the chat with that word. That is a perfect word for what we've seen here tonight. Corey Jones is going to try to bust through a couple and get to the 30-yard line. In the gun is Pepper. Very telling drive is what we have here. Decent drop, throws over the middle, tipped, and it will fall to the turf harmlessly. Intended target is Mike Lowry on that throw, but it will fall to the grass. It is going to be 2nd and 10. Three seconds left in the third quarter. Likely going to be a heave and hope to start to end the third frame. Nope, thrown short instead. Nope, that is going to be a short catch, and 3rd and 8 is where we'll be at. Ivan Sanchez makes the catch, and that is going to end the third quarter of play. We've got 12 minutes left of football in Vancouver. 35-28 Vaqueros. Legion going to switch sides. We are ready to go for the final frame. Or 11 minutes. Okay, my bad. Curtis can't read. Hashtag no problem. 4th and 6 as it'll be a short throw to Corey Jones, who can't get it to the sticks. And Vancouver will be forced to kick it away as Kingston, you see, coming out, grabbing the football and sending it long.
to receive.
So I would really love to see the stat, if we can find it, of the quarterback to ever win. Oh, that's a block punt! And the Vaqueros are going to grab it! They have perfect field position. You saw him coming. What a play. Kingston can't get it off of his foot. And another bizarre event in this roller coaster of a game. Langdon has perfect field position to start things out.
First and 10 from the All Pro, 17 yards.
Langdon is in the gun. What a turn of events. Has to move. He can't. Another sack for the defensive line on the Vancouver Legion. Offensive line cannot stop them. That's a big play. It makes it 2nd and 10. They're still at the tail end of a pretty long field goal. Quick drop, thrown toward the sideline, well out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 16. Jason German, who you see there, he is with his quarterback in the backfield. He has yet to touch the ball, besides one reception in the second half. Thrown to the end zone. No, he'll get down to the 1. That is a catch for Daley Holder as he puts him 1st and goal.
First and goal from the All Pro, 1 yard.
In the gun, Langdon on 1st and goal. They need points to try to put Vancouver away. 3-step drop, throws, back of the end zone. That is caught. Touchdown, Vaqueros. Greg Corky with his 2nd touchdown in as many drives, and they have a 2-score advantage on Vancouver.
Number 1 is back to the point after. Number 10 on the hold.
Extra point looming for the Vaqueros. This has been an absolutely crazy game. Probably one of the craziest in SFL regular season history, as another extra point goes up and through the uprights, 42-28. We've seen 10 total touchdowns in this contest. We've seen 10 total interceptions in this contest. No fumbles. How about that? So at least they're not turning the ball over that way. Corey Jones going to grab it towards the 30, has a spin move down to the 36, 37-yard line, and that is where he is taken down. He's had some decent returns tonight. Add another one to the pile for him, and it is 1st and 10. That is where Tom Pepper will bring out his offense.
First and 10 from the All Pro, 38 yards.
Under center. Offset I formation. Handoff. This one to Sanchez. Has some room to run. Not going to forget about him. You cannot forget about him. Only 17 carries to this point, but also only 53 yards. It's 2nd and 3, though. He makes it a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 2. Ball at the 45-yard line.
That is a broken tackle, but he'll get nowhere. He does get back to the line of scrimmage as Sanchez. No problem there, but it's going to become a big third down. This is one that Vancouver is going to have. They definitely have to convert their third downs, especially at short yardage situations. This late in the ball game, they are down 2 scores right now. Not where they thought they'd be based on how their defense is playing. 3-step, thrown to the outside, has a catch and a first down. That is one they needed, and it is one they have, thanks to Ivan Sanchez.
Let's go. 1st and 10 from all play, 49 yards.
I formation for Pepper. 9-step drop, throws long to the over the middle, and that is a dropped interception. But it is going to be 2nd down for the Legion. James Bond over the middle, diving for that play, able to get a finger on it.
2nd and 10 from all play, 49 yards.
7 in the box. Long drop, not going to evade the pressure. Blindsided on a sack. Lucky he didn't lose the football. And that is a big, big play for the Vaqueros defensively. Third and a mile for the Legion, putting themselves in a rough spot. Some heroes don't wear capes. Tom Pepper needs to find his inner hero right now. Who is going to be the hero? Thrown towards the first down marker. It's a catch. That is a great grab at the 35-yard line, and a first down, new set for the Legion. That hero's name is Brett Killian, number 12 over the middle, and he's had a few key catches tonight, and a 3rd and 19 gets converted for Vancouver. Pepper, handoff to Sanchez, has some room to run, going to try to cut through 1 or 2 more. He'll get 8 yards. He'll actually be the backup running back on that play, not Ivan Sanchez. 2nd and 2. 4 on the line, likely going to send just those 4. Everybody else in coverage. How about another running play? Breaks through 1, breaks through 2, has the first down. Fighting his way to the chains is Ivan Sanchez. And they're going to work it forward again at the 25. Vancouver in a spot where they need points. Single back is Sanchez. Handoff through the middle, breaks through 1, has some room to run to the 15, the 10, the 5, pylon, touchdown, Vancouver. Ivan Sanchez with a 2nd score of the day, 1st on the run, and that is a big, big 6 points to get for the Legion. Vancouver is within a score. That makes this next drive absolutely crucial. If Langdon can get points on this next drive for the Vaqueros, might put this game away. Kick is up and it is through. Just to give you a game reset here, we've had 5 touchdowns and 7 picks from Joey Langdon. We've had 4 touchdowns and 3 picks from Tom Pepper in this game. That is, count them, 10 total picks in this game between both teams. With that said, one of these two teams is going to get their first all-time franchise win in SFL history. Will it be the Vancouver Legion, who are kicking it off now, or will it be the San Antonio Vaqueros with Greg Corky, who's going to take it back? He is going to get down to the 27-yard line. The last 5 minutes and 38 seconds are going to tell the story of what they're going to tell the final chapter of what has been a very bizarre story to this point.
First and 10 from the All-Pro 28-yard.
Five-step drop, and Langdon is going to get dropped. 2nd and 16, another one bites the dust as the defensive line for the Legion gets another one down. Wildest game to this point that I've been a part of was the Tallahassee game with Baltimore a couple weeks ago. I believe it was Tallahassee, Baltimore. The OT, it was Tallahassee, Chicago, pardon me. The OT thriller where Chicago missed a field goal and Tallahassee won it, but Chicago had to come back from 21 down to make it a game. This has easily eclipsed that game as far as the wildest I've been a part of. 3rd and 15 towards the sideline. The Vaqueros get caught with a long 3rd down. Jason German touches the ball for the first time in a fortnight, and that is a long conversion that is needed to keep the drive alive. That is Langdon. Throws over the middle, and he's got another one. Another pick. 8 interceptions, and Drew Hamilton has his second of the game. Another interception forced, 5 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. We've seen 11 in this ball game, and his team still leads by 7 points. Unreal. Single back formation. It is Sanchez who is the deep back. He will run to the flat, catch a ball, gets a couple of yards, gets 6 to be exact, to the 39. They are already in Vaquero territory. That ties the all-time record in a single game for interceptions by one quarterback with 8. The bizarre part of this entire game is that he has 8 interceptions and still has a very good chance to win the game. Pepper nearly throws an interception over the middle, and that is 3rd and 4. Cade Stevens was the intended receiver. I don't know what is up with this game. This is easily the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. Split backs for Pepper. 7 in the box for the Vaqueros. Throws back foot towards the sideline. What an athletic throw to get that much on it to Cade Stevens towards the sideline. A first down for the Legion. And Ivan Sanchez caught all 11 of his targets. I believe all but 2 of them have actually been out in the flat. Shotgun play for Pepper. 6 in the box. They send 4. Pressure coming. Throw to the outside. That is a 2nd and 10 play after that ball was caught out of bounds. Brett Killian is the intended target. He's unable to haul it in. We're down to 4 minutes left. Vancouver trying to tie this ball game up. They're 7 points away from doing so, and they have the ball in offensive territory. Towards the outside, and that is a takedown. 3rd and 14 as he loses 4. Sanchez moving backwards for the first time in a while, and it'll be 3rd and long. Cade Stevens, you see him at the bottom of your screen. 3 wide to the right as well. 3rd and 14. They need to get plenty of yards, and this 3rd down has plenty of time. Throw to the sidelines. Great defensive play. And it will be 4th and 14. Decision time coming for the Vancouver Legion. Kingston, you see him there. He is coming out onto the field at the 38-yard line. In this situation, probably a better idea to punt it away. As much as it hurts my brain, it is probably a better idea. Kick is high, and it is going to get... Oh, what a play! Oh, no, they didn't quite get it. I thought he had possession of it at the 2. He could not bring it in. That's unfortunate. Oscar Dunkley just about made the coverage play of the game on a punt, and that is going to put the Vaqueros at the 20-yard line. Vancouver, the Legion do have 2 timeouts. Something to keep in mind, but Langdon can put this game away with points. Potentially, anyway. Drop it back, 3-step, looks, throws over the middle, and he's got a catch towards the midfield stripe. It is another one. Cole Train has had an amazing day on his targets, and he has a nice one over the middle. It is a 1st down for San Antonio. Joey Langdon, he's got to know that record's in the back of his mind, and he continues to heave the ball. I don't understand the strategy for the Vaqueros. I don't. You have the lead. There's 2:55 left in this game. Why are you continuing to throw? That is the question that everybody's going to be asking now. The question's really going to be relevant if the Legion come back and win this game. He's got to evade a sack. He cannot. He was in the throwing motion. 2nd and 15. He's going to lose 5. Another sack on the Vaqueros quarterback by the Legion defensive line. In the gun. 2:12 left. If anything, that sack did burn some clock. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. If they get it off, they will. Drop coming, throws to the right, tipped and nearly intercepted again. And that is going to bring us to the last 120 seconds of this game. Corky could not bring it in on this play, and the Vaqueros are going to be looking at a 3rd down long play. Legion not done yet. This is going to be very, very close all the way to the bitter end. In the gun, Langdon. Wouldn't it be appropriate on 3rd and 15 if he were to throw a pick here? No, it's a catch. Down to the sideline, 4th and 1, Daley Holden. Daley Holder has another catch. 12 catches, 200 yards for him. And that's a big one to grab, but it is 4th and 1. They're going to try to see if he did indeed stay in bounds. He may not have. We are within 2 minutes. All reviews have to be initiated by the booth. 3rd review we've seen in this game. We'll see where Holder was. And that was 1 foot, not 2. This is likely getting called back.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete.
Yep.
The catch was made out of bounds. 4th down.
So the call is overturned for the 3rd time this evening. Actually, for the 4th time this evening, because we've only seen 3. 3 reviews, 3 overturns. 2 by the booth, 1 by Andy Hamilton on the coaching staff for Vancouver. San Antonio is going to have to punt this one away. Minute 55 to go. Vancouver does have 2 of their timeouts, which will extend this game a little bit longer. Juke move. Corey Jones has some room to run. Has it to the 40-yard line, and that's where he gets taken down. What a run back by Corey Jones, negating the field position advantage. It is 1st and 10. They have it at the 42. Best punt return for him all night, and it comes at the perfect time for the Legion. In the gun. No, actually under center is Tom Pepper. He's got 2 in the backfield. 4 on the line. They're sending all 4. Throws short, drop pass. That's one you got to bring in, sir. Couldn't do it. It'll be 2nd and 10. (42-35). We are down to the ultimate end of what has been the weirdest game I think I would proclaim in SFL history. 9-step drop, throws, looking deep, he's got him in! Touchdown, Brett Killian! And Vancouver has come back again to likely tie the ball game. Over the middle, Tom Pepper saw him all the way, gets behind the coverage. That is an absolute sin on the coverage for the Vaqueros. No way. 1:33 left, and if this kick is good, we have a brand new ball game again. Kick is up and through, and we are back to square one. Joey Langdon is going to get the football back with all 3 timeouts. Oh, man. Be still, my heart. Kick is going to get down to the 7-yard line. Here comes Greg Corky. He will be taken down to the 27. There's a look at Jason German. Will he be a factor? Late game scenario. Man of the hour, Joey Langdon, is going to be in the gun. Takes a snap, 3-step drop, looks, throws left, got a catch, and it'll be at the 43-yard line. Daley Holder has now 201 yards. That is his 13th grab of this game. He has had an explosive day receiving. Joey Langdon is at least getting his passes completed, if not some to the other team, and they're going to review another one here, and he might have actually again bet out of bounds. Yes, he will indeed. They'll call him out of bounds for sure on that every single time. It'll be another overturned call in the stripes.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds. 2nd down.
Another overturned call that's going to set them back 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Showtime. 2nd and 10.
In the gun. Low snap, look to throw, throws, looks left, got a catch this time. Holder is definitely in bounds, and San Antonio is going to call a timeout. Under center. 2 in the backfield with him. Throws, right side, diving grab. This time by Greg Corky. There is a flag on the field. We'll see what Stripes has to say about it. Right now, it's at the Vancouver 23. We'll see what they say.
Late hit, number 47, defense.
Oh, that is a big penalty to take. That's going to put the ball at the Vancouver 11-yard line. I want to see where this late hit occurred. Oh, because he fell on top of him after he was already down. A late hit. Okay. Corky on the outside bottom of your screen. Langdon, tie game right now, but he's got it 1st and 10 at the 11. 3-step, looks, throws to the sideline, toe drag, and a catch. 2nd and 7. That will stop the clock as Daly Holder is going to get another one. His 13th catch of the game after his last 2 were finally called back.
Second and 6 from Yale Pro, 8 yards.
In the gun. 6 in the box for Vancouver. Three-step drop, looking to throw, end zone, picked off! We have a new all-time single-game record, and it belongs to Joey Langdon, Oscar Dunkley, with his 2nd pick of the game, and that may seal the deal for OT. Wow! 9 interceptions for Joey Langdon. Game still tied. Pepper has a chance with 2 timeouts to at least get some things done. He's under center. This ball at the 20-yard line, which is where they're going to start their drive. Thrown, right side, catch, and he's got some room, but taken down at the 48-yard line. They will call a timeout. Brett Killian again. He was the hero who tied the game. He may be the target to go to win it. Split backs for Tom Pepper. 42 all. Looks, throws left. That's got a catch. He's got it at the 20. May try to burn him to the 10, the 5. That is going to give Vancouver the lead. Cade Stevens again. This time he might have just put the San Antonio Vaqueros away. You can hear Vancouver's crowd going insane in the background with good reason. They have now taken the lead. The last interception that Joey Langdon has thrown proves to possibly be fatal. There is some time on the clock yet. Wow. All you can do is look at that scoreboard, look at everything that has gone on in this game, and laugh. Nothing has been more bizarre this season. or probably any season in SFL history. The only thing that might have been more bizarre is Andy Hamilton's fire alarm going off. That'll get caught at the 7 and try to return it for decent yardage down to the 29-yard line. And that is where the all-time record holder in a single game for interceptions will come onto the field for one more drive. 50 seconds on the clock. They do have 2 timeouts. In the gun, Langdon, 3-step drop over the middle. That is caught, and he's got some room to run. It's Daly Holder getting him down to the 28-yard line. Game not over yet. More crazy developments late in this game. I mean, this game has taken so much out of anybody involved. The mental exhaustion is real. These last 2 minutes have taken 10 full minutes. Looks to throw. Pressure coming. Got to get rid of the football sooner than that, Mr. Langdon. Trying to be picky. The defensive line is not going to let him get away with it. Another good tackle for loss. This one will end up 2nd and 10. Looks to throw towards the end zone. That is a catch. 1st and goal at the 5. Daly Holder does it again. Although, wait a second. This is going to have to be another booth review. Yes. Yes, indeed. Taking a look, definitely 1 foot inbounds, not the second. They are going to call this back. Zero doubt about it. The 5th replay challenge we've seen in this game. 4 by the booth, 1 by Vancouver coach Andy Hamilton. And that is definitely an incomplete pass.
After review, the play stands. The pass
They called it a catch! What?
going out of bounds. 1st down.
They called that a catch at the 5-yard line. What? Oh my. Vancouver was given San Antonio was hit with a gift, and that is going to be a touchdown. After that kind of play, we are going to see a tie ball game pending an extra point. I am at a loss for words at what just transpired. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm lost. Lost for words on that. How is that a catch? It turns into a touchdown for Vancouver. Let's reset. Extra point is a big one. Kick is up, and it is good. We have a 49-49 scoreline in this game, and we have 30 seconds left. Vancouver has 1 timeout. We are likely not going to see them take any huge risks. I mean, I just saw somebody in chat ask for a Corey Jones return TD. As bizarre as this game has been, I would not be entirely surprised. This is going to be a kick that gets down to the the 13-yard line, where he takes it. Has a hole, has a juke move, gets taken down at the 35-yard line, and that is going to be where Tom Pepper's going to bring his guys out again. 26 seconds left. If it does get to OT, it is first points gets the victory. We'll have a coin toss at the start of it to determine possession, and then we let them back on the field. Get a look at big Shane Hornish. He's going to look to make an impact late in this game. Single pack. Formation for the Legion. Quick drop. Pressure coming. Throwing over the middle. That is going to be a catch. Cade Stevens again. No huddle offense coming for the Legion. They are going to go for this. They do have one timeout. They are going to get one more snap off. They may spike it. With 12 on the clock, they will. Penalty on the play. What is this, on a spiked ball?
Ineligible receiver, number 56. Repeat, first down.
So on the spike, 56 reached out and touched it, or it hit him or something, and that is going to be a penalty against the Legion. Wow. That more bizarre. Just Bizarro world is where we are. This is not Canada Field. This is Bizarro world. No doubt about it. Quick drop for Pepper. Throws towards the sideline. They'll stop the clock with 8 seconds to go. Catch for Brent Killian, who's been all over the field in this second half. Split back formation for Pepper. Sending for the Vaqueros. Long drop. Pressure coming. Cannot evade the sack. And that is going to be a timeout from Vancouver. That is the end of their timeouts. We have 3 seconds left in this quarter. We are going to have more football unless something happens. Adam Fennell, you need 2 feet in on a ball, especially towards the sideline. That is why that was such a questionable call, especially on the review. You think if they're going to take that to review, it's got to be an incomplete pass, and it was not. At least I'm pretty sure it's 2. I could be wrong as well. They're going to heave a ball over the middle, though, and an interception to end the fourth quarter. 4 interceptions for Tom Pepper, but it pales in comparison to 9 for the other side, Joey Langdon. We are done with 4 quarters of play. We have overtime looming. 98 total points between both teams, and there's at least 3 more coming. We'll be back for overtime as soon as the coin toss is done.
Nails it in. The visiting team have won the toss and select to receive.
And San Antonio is going to receive the football. As we get into it, I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2. I'm going to have to fact check that either way. But regardless of the point, we are in OT now. Vancouver and San Antonio. This has been the wildest game I've ever seen in any league, in any football. It's nuts. 9-yard line is where it will be grabbed by Greg Corky. He'll take it back to the 28-yard line. Joey Langdon has another drive. For the first time in history, we could see 10 double digits, a 10-burger in interceptions by one player. Hopefully we don't, but if we do, get prepared for it. You take a look there at Caden Carter. Caden Carter has a couple interceptions on the day. Everybody in the secondary, I think, has at least 1. Long throw, big catch. And if I'm not mistaken, that is Big Daly Holder again. He's closing in on 250 in receiving yards. They're into Legion territory. In the gun. Looks to throw. To the right. That's a catch towards the sideline, out of bounds. All they need is points. It doesn't matter what kind of points. And you know what the team is going to say, what Langdon is going to say, what the coaching staff is going to say at the end of this week if they do eke out a win. Yeah, I had 9 interceptions, but who won the game? If indeed they do. Long drop, throws, long, over the middle, tipped, and incomplete. Marquise Reed over the middle, gets his hand on the football, and that is going to be a big incompletion. 3rd and 5 upcoming for San Antonio. In the gun. 3rd and 5. Need a conversion. If not, it's a punt. Throws. Right side. Tipped. And incomplete. That was nearly there for a pick. Caden Carter just about had a hat trick of interceptions. Punting unit on for the Vaqueros. Going to try to coffin corner them. Last time they tried that, it ended up at the 16-yard line. Kick to the left. It's going to go towards the end zone, land at the 5, then the end zone. They'll mark him at the 20-yard line after the touchback. So Tom Pepper comes out in OT, has points on his mind, a W in his eyesight. Let's see if there's an end to this tunnel. Total of 13 interceptions we've seen in this game between two quarterbacks. Peppers under center. Quick drop. Has time. Throws over the middle. Has a catch and a first down. 1st and 10. Get it down to Brett Killian as he brings in another one for him. And it'll be a new set of sticks. Five-step, throw to the right side towards the sideline, another catch. This one for Corey Jones. At their own 38-yard line. San Antonio, got to be looking at this particular drive. They cannot let Vancouver get a first down here. If they're able to force the punt, they will reverse the field position battle. Looking like they're bringing the house. They bring 4. Pump fake, throws over the middle. That's a catch and an absolute clothesline on Brett Killian, but he holds on to the football. It'll be at the 40-yard line. It's his 1st and 10. What a hit. Timed perfectly. Handoff. Sanchez through the middle. He's got a couple. Get it to the 34-yard line in San Antonio territory, and Sanchez has his first carry in OT. Two in the backfield, 7 in the box for San Antonio. They're going to bring the house. Try to take Sanchez off his game. He's going to try to work around his block. He can't do it. Corey Jones can't break the hole for him, and it'll be another tackle, this one for Justin Morris. He has 5. cornerback coming up and making a play for San Antonio. 3rd and 5, another big one for Vancouver. Quick drop, looks, throws short, tipped and nearly intercepted. And it looks like we have another punt forthcoming. San Antonio going to get the football back. 7:43 left in overtime at this point. Punt is up and away. It'll get down to about the 4-yard line. They can't hold on to it. They will lose the ball possession. They had a chance to pin him, but San Antonio will start at the 20-yard line. Alrighty then. So let's reset things. Joey Langdon. He's been the definition of a hero at some points. He's also been the definition of a sheep. I'm not going to call him a goat. Not at this point. 3-step drop. Throws over the middle. Long. Tipped. And that is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Train was the intended receiver. We will continue this until we have points from somebody, somewhere. Two in the backfield. Vancouver changing things up at the line. Pressure coming, thrown into the flat, and that is a catch, not much on it. And it will be a tackle, another one, this one for Oscar Dunkley. He's got 6 in this game. Marcus Jones Jr. on the catch to the outside. 3rd and 7. We see another clutch option. Langdon cannot escape. Another sack for the Vancouver defensive line, and that is a big one to get it. It's 4th and 13. Another punt coming. Giving you guys a heads up, if we go through OT1 and it is still tied, there will be an OT2. What happens after that is anyone's guess. Kick is up over the midfield stripe. Corey Jones has it. He'll spin at the 47 and get taken down. That ball is caught on the outside. 2nd and 7, only a 3-yard gain for Ivan Sanchez. So good field position for Vancouver at the moment. They have at least we're able to shorten the 2nd down. You take a look, Tom Pepper with a 93 rating. 5 touchdown passes to his credit. 514 yards. Sanchez through the middle, busts through. He's got a 3rd and 1, very manageable 3rd down conversion forthcoming possibly for the Legion. Offset I formation. 3-step drop, looks to throw, has the sideline. That is a catch. 1st down. And another one for Cade Stevens. They are going to challenge this.
Whether the pass was caught in bounds.
We've seen the Stripes make a interesting call earlier. Let's see what they call this one. That was definitely 1 foot.
After review, the play stands.
Okay, so yep, I think we've determined at this point it is going to be 1 foot. 1 foot in bounds means it's a catch. So that is going to be a first down for the Legion.
First and 10 from the all pro 37 yard.
Offset eye. New sticks. New set of sticks. I'm starting to lose my English. This has been an insane game enough. Ivan Sanchez has a hole to work through. Has to cut it the other way as well. He'll get 3.
Second and 7.
1 in the backfield. We will eventually see an end to this game. When it will be, nobody knows. Sanchez works it to the outside, tries it through the middle. He actually probably would have been better served cutting that further to the outside, but he'll take his yards. In this case, it's 3rd and 2. Another manageable 3rd down. And don't look now, but Vancouver is in long field goal range. They can make this if they need to try. They are going to go for the split back formation here. Be interesting to see if Sanchez gets the ball again. Handoff. Sanchez cannot get there. And that may put them at the tail end of field goal range for their kicker.
3 on the play.
Zapadinsky with the tackle. That's a big one to get. And I think we may see them. No, they're going to punt it. They are going to punt the football. Kingston is there, and they're going to put this in the coffin corner again. We still have 4 minutes left in OT. This time, they're able to pin him, though. San Antonio is going to start this drive at the 4. Now, keep in mind, a safety will do it too. Watch how the Legion bring the defensive line to this attack. This is going to be a very interesting storyline here. They're in the gun. There is 6 in the box at this point. We'll see how many they send. Drop it back. Got him in the end zone. It is a safety. Vancouver's going to win the game. What a way to end it. Oh, my. Unreal game from start to finish. Wow. The way this game went, for it to end like that is almost kind of expected at this point. Oh, man. That is a nuts way to end a fantastic contest. Over 1,100 yards of total offense between the two teams. 9 interceptions for Joey Langdon. 4 for Tom Pepper. And the Vancouver Legion make history. On a game-ending safety, they have their first win in all-time franchise history. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League. For more information, head over to simulationfl.net. Don't forget to join us Tuesday night. The Commissioner Cameron Irvine has a special announcement. He will be in the booth with Eric Vincent to make a special league-based announcement. So represent your team and your organization by showing up and showing your support for what they are doing. This has been Chris Curtis in the booth for one of the wildest games in SFL history. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you guys tomorrow night for Monday Night Football. The game of the week is on tap. It is going to be Tallahassee and Atlanta. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. We will see you next time.